I didn't make anything. Where's our brand stuff? Where's our beginning stuff? I always forget. I haven't done this for so long.
This one.
Oh my gosh, it's been forever, dude. How long has it
Yeah,
been?
it's been a while.
Months and months and months. It feels like I don't know. Just forever.
Absolutely. No, we've been busy.
Yep. So how you been, man?
Good. Yeah. Good. Busy. I mean, all the projects we got going on, there's never a shortage of things to do. We're, had a great talk today with some DAO platforms and stuff for a direction we're going to go to push out more of the GG stuff. And it's going to be slick and hopefully should have some stuff pretty soon.
I'm excited to hear more about it. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. Actually, with the sub DAOs that they offer too, there's some pretty awesome opportunities, I think.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I think the combination of, we're talking about Inc. Finance, really solid platform. The team behind them, they've been super easy to work with so far. They've been a great team. It also helps, I mean, that the creator of it is pretty close with Wagner and Star Atlas. They've been, I guess there's even some collaboration there in some of the ways Inc. has been designed or piggybacked off of some of the things that Michael helped them create and stuff. And so,
awesome.
Having some of that cross collaboration between teams, help put that stamp of validity on someone is an awesome thing. So
that's cool.
That's been good.
And speaking of Wagner, I think we're going to talk a little Star Atlas today.
Absolutely.
So
yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. I own the T1 Titan. It's me.
Yep.
I bought it.
Yep.
Not the collective. Obviously, this is something that I still want the collective to own it. So we're going to work something out. But as everybody knows, the collective didn't quite raise enough to purchase a T1 for themselves. So,
yep.
I worked with Wagner and we purchased it. Well, I purchased it, and we're going to run it, and we're going to talk to the community. We're going to push some ideas out there for what they think might work best for them, the people that want to be involved with it. Because I know there's a ton of people that have approached me, and just in general, and then a lot of the people within the Discord, the GG Collective Discord, are excited about it. So we have it; it's there, and we're going to run it, and we're going to figure out a way of how the GG Collective can either own the whole thing or part of it, or whatever they want. So. But we're gonna chat about all things today, like crypto, all the while we are opening some crew packs.
Absolutely.
So we can see what's going on.
See if we can get some.
What was the title? What was the title of this thing?
You're welcome.
I think that was an old one. Manny just left on there. I'm like, hey Manny, set it up for me. Like, I'm running into the office late, so I think that's what he got set up. So
hey, either way, you're welcome. You get to see some cool pack openings. We got the T1.
Yeah, let's see what we got, man.
Yeah, let me throw it up. I'm gonna mute this so all the sound isn't coming out from it. If I can.
Good idea. Well, I mean, this all comes on the heels of Bitcoin all-time high today again, which is great.
Yeah.
What did we hit? I think we hit 94,876. That's pretty good. Almost 95. That's amazing.
Yeah.
It just seems like every couple days it's another Bitcoin all-time high, but really it's really quiet though. Like when you think about crypto Twitter and all the stuff that's going on there, it's pretty quiet. There's not a whole lot of chatter about it. Everybody's just kind of like, it's only 90K, right? Only 90K. It's crazy to think about it. I think it's just that mental 100K side, right? So people are, once we pass that, it'll be, the excitement will really start. And I mean, in reality, we're just past the election a couple weeks, and waiting on all that to kind of get settled out here come January and see where we can go. But crypto's looking good.
Yeah, I mean, when you talk about the potential clarity and like the regulation side, you look at the potential adoption from the countries buying it into reserves. There's a lot of big I think really big waves to come to really start lifting this thing into a insane level.
Right. I mean, the amount of money that's going to be coming in, that already is coming in. I mean, just with, the ETFs and BlackRock alone, it's insane. It's dumb.
Oh, yeah.
Like the amount that's coming in. So realistically looking at, that itself, just the ETFs, and they haven't even gotten into your pension funds, a lot of your pension funds, big retirement funds. Those people aren't even buying, right? Yeah, corporations that are going to end up start buying ETFs instead of just holding Bitcoin like Tesla does. Now, I did see that, Microsoft they voted to purchase, I think, 5% of their holdings into Bitcoin. They're supposedly talking to Michael Saylor about it. So please buy more cards. 212 is a bad number to open. Do 420. Okay, Rusty, we'll do that. Just kind of send it over to my Sol address. I'll ping it over to you real quick. You can just send me extra Sol. We'll do that.
I wonder if Solana is having a little issue right now. For some reason, it's not wanting to.
Oh, I had a friend of mine who was telling me that they were he was trying to do some leverage longs, and he couldn't actually get longs to go through because there was no available liquidity. Oh crap! I'm looking at it. Oh, that's crazy. So the available liquidity right now on Jupe is 44,000, which normally I can do 2.5 mil. And when there's only 44,000, that just means they just don't. Everybody's long Sol. Everybody's long Sol.
Let me try something else real quick.
We might see a little volatility coming. That's going to be interesting. So that'll be fun. Let's see. What are we sitting at with Sol right now? 235. Again, Sol hasn't even hit an all-time high yet. Bitcoin is running, 94K. How many of your tokens that you look at out there haven't even hit an all-time high yet, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, ETH is getting freaking hammered. Like they're getting so hammered, it's ridiculous. I wonder if I could pull up TradingView on this. I don't think so. At least not mine. Let's see if we'll pull it right now. Nah, it's not logged in. Unfortunately, we won't do charts today. It bores people. Yeah, so Rusty says it's been congested for 48 hours. So I was trading last night, and I closed out one of my longs last night for a pretty good gain, and I didn't have any issues at all. Today I did a little bit. So, yeah, Jay Soto, ETH is looking old, man. It is getting hammered hard. Like you look at ETH BTC on the chart, and I mean, it just looks like it's the Grim Reaper, dude. They're getting hammered.
I'm trying to see if I can even get this pulled up. It's not wanting to.
Oh man, we're not gonna be able to do our pack opening, huh?
Might not be able to. Let me try.
I need to text Chris Blackburn real quick because he keeps telling me, he's like, "Hey, you need to put DeEEP on Solana," and I was like, "Bro, Solana can't handle what we're gonna do with DeEEP," and this just proves it right here. Like they're just not there yet. Plus, the tech side's not there. Sure, it can be fast and sure it can be cheap, but when this is the way it's going to be for the next 12 months. I mean, it's going to be insane. Like this congestion that you see here, until you get big liquidations where it just rips down 30%, and wipes people out. It's going to be nuts. So, I mean, it's going to be congested the whole time. They need to fix stuff. So, but I'll keep talking while you try to figure it out. Fix Sol, will you, Blake? Fix it. Well, let's talk about Sol. Actually, that's one of the things that we'll talk about with the collective. We'll probably do a collective one, but we've had some issues with Sol devs internally with the collective. We had one person on that was working on creating the token for us, and they kind of flaked out, to be honest, and it just didn't really work out. And then our second one, and I'll let Tim tell that whole story when it comes down to that road. But it was it was a mess at the end. Some unfortunate things happened, but also everything else kind of blew up. But that was kind of our discussion in the beginning, where you were talking to these this other company about creating DAOs, because we're going to switch it over to Avalanche.
Yep.
Is the discussion internally for multiple reasons. One is it's easier to find devs, EVM compatible type devs that can code. Avalanche is, it's cheap enough, it's fast enough. It can do everything that we want, and this company can create DAOs on the Avalanche chain. So, and there's also possible collaborations with stuff like DeEEP down the road too. We have a lot of people we're building on Avalanche, so we have a lot of internal, devs and people like that can really help.
Yeah.
Meta X Seed. Did we? That sounds really familiar.
That does sound very familiar.
I can't remember who. I think we looked into them a while ago. But we had a really good conversation, I should say Blake and Tim had a really good conversation with these guys. And like Blake said, when you get the stamp of approval from somebody that has been working with them, like Wagner, it kind of makes it a really nice do it. Let's do it.
Oh,
yeah. Are we opening one?
We're opening.
Oh, hell yeah.
You can kind of tell by I'll probably just, there's 212 of them, so I'm probably just going to rip through them. That's
what it was. Meta Seed X, they got the node sale. That's where I remember seeing it from. There's only water in here. I wish there was whiskey. I don't have any whiskey in this office right now. Travesty.
Dang, that's unlike you.
My baby was born. She was born 2 months ago, tomorrow actually. And I've only drank a couple times. Like I just been at home with the family, so no really reason to drink. I went hunting. Obviously I was gone 6 days hunting, and I had a few drinks there for sure, but just haven't been at the office in the evening times. And
yeah, I get it.
So.
Dang, Joe, we've gone 3 races in a row so far. 4? What's going on? These are these are platinum packs. So I think the lowest you get is
a rare.
Maybe a rare. Yeah.
Well, give me some anomalies, bro. Come on. Where's your lucky touch? Thanks, Jay Soto. She's great, man. She is doing really good. She's sleeping through the night. I shouldn't say sleeping through the night. She wakes up, once or twice, but just goes right back to sleep after my wife feeds her. And she's a chill baby. So super
nice.
Cool. Although I'll tell you a story. So before I got here, I sold my old house and signed the paperwork at the Amerititle, and she was there with us, and she's sleeping. But we get back, and I'm like, oh, I gotta change that dirty diaper. I can smell that. And I got her into the room and started to take her out, and oh my God, it's like a magic show, because you look at the baby and you look at how much poop there was, and I was just like, it just doesn't comprehend. I'm like, I don't understand. I don't get it. It was all out of her diaper. It was exploding everywhere. Top, sides, bottoms, all over the place. It's like in her hands. I'm like trying to get her into the shower, wash her off. I'm like, oh my God, what's happening here? All over the car seat. I tear the car seat apart, rinse it out, throw it into the wash. I mean, it was comical. It's quite amazing.
That's funny.
I don't get it.
Oh, well, outside of baby, what tokens are you looking at nowadays?
Dude, I'm going to tell you another sad story. So during the election, I posted in the Discord about Peanut, and it was the squirrel that got taken by the government, and they came in, or whatever, animal control. Somebody reported on this squirrel that had its own TikTok channel and whatnot, and the people got pretty pissed. It started to create its own meme before the token was a meme, and then the token came out. Really, you kind of knew it, right? You kind of knew, like, oh, somebody's gonna make a token of this. So as soon as it came out, I bought some Peanut. I was in early. And they also murdered the raccoon. I think they took a horse or something too, like some other stuff. I don't know. They had a whole bunch of like rescue animals, and then they came in and just said, "Screw it, we're gonna kill y'all." But I bought Peanut. And I was like, okay, it was doing okay. I posted in the Discord. I ended up selling it for like a 3x, and didn't think about it until it started blowing up. And man, I would have had a nice little chunk of change had I kept that sucker.
A nice little bag.
But you can't be upset with a 3x. I mean, give me a break.
No.
You take those wins, profits. You take those wins, and you're happy with it, man. You go with it.
Especially when crypto people hate to think about traditional markets, but 3x compared to 10% year over year or
that's
whatever,
what I'm saying.
right?
They're like 3x. I did that in 12 years.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's crypto is a different beast, man. There was some kid he's like 10 years old or something like that.
I saw that.
Rugged us everybody for like 35K or something stupid. Yeah. It's like this is going to get dumb, and it's going to get gross. There's going to be some money made, and there's going to be some really kind of like stuff that almost makes you sick to your stomach. Yeah, 30K. And but keep the focus on what it is. Like, make sure preservation of capital should be on everybody's mind. Yeah, it was quant. That was what the kid did. But preservation of capital, that should be on everybody's mind as you are putting your money into whatever random thing you're thinking of, right? Like there's thousands of them every day, right? Thousands of tokens are minted each day. So if you find one, you put it in there, don't let your emotions get a hold of you. And, if you don't know what preservation of capital means, hey, we've got a legendary.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That's the first legendary I've seen.
Yeah. I need to take a look at them a little bit closer as we open them up. But, definitely, take your risks, that you feel comfortable with, put your money, where you feel like you have the money to be able to, to lose. Right. And I say that openly because, if you're putting into meme coins, you're more likely is that you're going to lose than you're not.
Yeah.
Unless you have a very specific system that you're using. So, so with that being said, don't get emotional. If you lose, don't try to make it all back in one trade. Don't get too crazy with it. Wait. And don't do meme coins. Put money into Bitcoin and Sol and
absolutely.
Those are if I'm looking at two that are going to probably do really well, and I think AVAX will do really well too. I actually think AVAX will probably do better than Sol in terms of percentage gained, but I don't hold a lot of AVAX. I do more stuff on Sol, so I hold everything on Sol. I do a lot of my leverage trading on Jupe, so I keep it there. BTC is going to be your safest and most it's going to do better than pretty much, especially in the next probably 3 or 4 months when Bitcoin gets all the love, right? The government's not trying to put in a strategic meme coin reserve. It's a strategic Bitcoin reserve.
Absolutely.
So, dude, Rusty rolls into ETH. Are you just looking to be death? Like, ETH ain't going nowhere, dude. Not for a little while. Wait until at least GBTC or whatever Grayscale is done selling all their ETH. Then maybe roll into ETH. But right now, man, they're just.
Oh, is that the biggest down pressure on it right now?
Yeah, dude. Like I can't remember who I follow, but it's like, oh yeah, Grayscale just rolled another, $2 billion worth of ETH in, or whatever it is. So, if it's not for trading, oh, gotcha, it's for nodes. Okay, I get you. I'm with you. Buy more nodes, sell more nodes, send nodes.
All of them.
All
of them. How's it? I mean, I know it's separate. You don't have to get into too much, but DeEEP seems like it's just rocking and rolling.
Yeah, I mean, we're waiting to ship, man. We've been heads down this week. Ben's out here right now. He's literally got a full beard because he's like not even sleeping. He's just like, Anthony's in town, so we brought Anthony out from New York, so he's here. We got a couple other people that are working with us to really hammer down everything. And right before I came in here, Ben had a really happy look on his face. He's like, I got the final one. We're ready to kind of push this out. So that's awesome. I think the final testing will be done today, and then they'll start sending it out tomorrow, hopefully.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm just excited to get those first ones. I want to get them sent out. So
absolutely. Well, then you can start. I mean, hey, we have something shipped that's working. It's online. Like that's a huge statement.
Well, and it's, again, these first ones, like these first DeEEP devices they're made for the test net, and we're going to reward those people that are here early with the test net and all the different workloads that we're going to be putting on there. So that's a big one. I'm heading down to Vegas tomorrow, or no, Friday. I got a big meeting down there that should impact DeEEP in a couple different ways. So I'm pretty excited about it. And
hell yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how that all goes out. But I know it's cool, man. We got a lot of stuff we're building on the back end, and people will start to see it as they open up their dashboard, and every week, every other week, they'll see updates to it, which will get people excited. So, dude, give me something good, man. So, where does it go? Rare, epic, legendary.
I think it's common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, anomaly.
So legendary, then anomaly. Okay.
Yep. Anomaly is number 1. I think there's only been, I mean, I could be wrong. I bet some of the other guys in the comments would correct me, but I feel like there's only been, I don't know, a handful, like a couple
Nope, you're right.
anomalies pulled.
Yeah. Yeah, we should be sending them out tomorrow, Rusty. Like that's the hope. We're dropping off the first batch into, at FedEx, and everybody will get there. They'll get a email from us. They'll get an email from FedEx, and there you go.
That's awesome.
What do we got left? How many have you opened so far? Where's the count?
63.
Okay. We still got a chance.
At any point, we can you can skip to the end, and it will mass open, and then it will just kind of sort it by rarity and stuff. But
yeah, we're good though. There's lots to talk about, man. I talked with Anthony yesterday about the lending platform, and I mean it's all ready to go. It's just the integration on the. Actually, I think he said that the final proof for the front end is getting done, so that should be.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, hopefully that'll get out there sooner rather than later.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Give me a good one.
So let's see, what other tokens am I in? Not really. Rusty posted Adios in the Discord. I think I bought a little bit of Adios. Really, I just take my Gala. I bridge it over to Sol, and then I just been doing some leverage longs here and there, and just stacking Sol. I've got a new little program that I've been working on internally, started over the summer. Hopefully, here in the next, I don't know, probably a month or so, if I get a little extra time, I might release kind of what I'm using in the trading side. But it's working really well. Granted, since the end of summer, Bitcoin's done really well. So crypto's done well, but just this one account's done, extra well. So it's kind of fun to watch that. I'd love to put it into a bot, get a dev to help me kind of put that into a bot and start it trading just on the side, so I can
absolutely
take that time and do other things. I only got to hunt one time this year, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy for you.
I need 3 hunting trips a year. That's I need 3 getaways for sure.
Do you have anything other out on the radar?
Not this year. No. I won't. Not until probably April. Yeah, Spring Bear, April, May next year. So Eliza, I didn't even see Eliza, man. There's so many out there. It's how do you even keep track?
That's the hardest.
Okay, has anybody gone on to? I just downloaded it today, but this is where that chubby 10-year-old rugged people Moonshot. Anybody work on Moonshot? Oh yeah, Dolly Girl. I have Flog. Yeah. I got Flog. Fog's been a great one, man. That one's been definitely really good. That one I got in really early, obviously. People in Discord saw that, so I still think Flog. I haven't looked at it in a bit though. What's it sitting at? 49 cents. Might have to buy more at 49 cents. Might have to buy some more. Yeah, Flog's been doing great.
Absolutely.
Did you get any? Are you in any? I know you're busy working. You don't ever trade anything anymore, do you?
I'm kind of a lame-o. I kind of just.
You are. You're I want to be a CP. You're you desire to be a CPA. I think that's
I throw everything into Bitcoin right now, essentially.
You're so boring, dude.
I do what was it? Actually, let me pull it up on my phone so I don't have to mess with my browser here. There was one on. There was a Solana one that I actually got out of that didn't do too bad. Let's see here.
I gotta pull up my.
Oh, I guess it's been a while, but I still had a bunch of the
Oh,
sea whip.
Popcat. Sea whip. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The cat. Sea whip.
Yeah.
Cat with hat.
Yeah.
So you didn't want to go with dog with hat.
It was already so. It was already at. I don't even know how many tens of millions market cap. I feel like that's, if anything, when I'm looking for meme coins, I just look at ones that are less than $1 million market cap. And another one.
There we go. I'll take another legendary.
Yeah.
So less than $1 million, you're going low.
I like going low with just and I obviously throwing so little at them in comparison to
Yeah. So for me, I think I own a little SPX 6900 as well. Popcat, Fwog, SPX 6900. Those are my three probably memes that I have right now that I haven't traded out of recently. That I'll probably hold through this, first quarter of next year. 100K or less market cap, Rusty.
That's low.
Damn, bro. Like, where do you
even find those?
Well, first off, 100K market cap. What are you putting into that? Like $5? Like, I don't have time to mess around with something that you're only put $5 into. I get it.
There's scales of the game, Nate.
Scales of the game. Hence why I've my meme coins are at the top. I did not get into Popcat. That's what Michael Hill called a long time ago. I don't know if you remember, on a podcast.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. We'll go back and look at those suckers. Popcat was a big one he mentioned. So, but I think the big ones in the podcast that I pushed through, Fwog, I was into Whiff fairly early. I did really well on that one. I don't own any Whiff anymore.
I forgot about this. I still had a pretty decent little bag of Pepe that I sold right post election.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Because didn't it rip just was it right after the election or was it just recently?
I don't know if it's ripped again. It ripped within, that week of election. I'm mad I didn't have any Doge, but that's just because I'm lazy and didn't want to have to I don't have anything on Binance right now. So
Jay Soto, I do still hold MOG. I hold it on base and on ETH. Literally just because it's MOG. I've made a whole bunch of money on it, but I still have some for the moonshots. So I like MOG. MOG has the culture. Really, MOG will do well. When you look at as it moves forward, it'll probably go to 10 billion market cap, which is dumb to think about, but
it's so stupid.
It's what, a 10x from where it's at now. So that's not too big of a deal. So
yeah.
I just was looking at a message from a buddy of mine who's trying to get into some leverage, place himself into some leverage longs. And he's like, I keep getting an error message and warnings that I may lose funds if I continue. Needless to say, I'm holding my positions at the moment. Dude, you should.
So I don't know if you can still get the Solana phone.
The Solana 2 phone, not the original one. I think you can buy the second one, maybe. Or did they sell out and not do anymore? I don't know. I have no clue. I got my Solana phone sitting in my drawer that I haven't opened up for 6 months, so who knows?
You got your airdrop and set it back down?
Yeah, but you get airdrops all the time. Probably just need to get in there and do stuff with it. Trenton's been messing with his. I think he's got his up to worth $6,000 or something like that. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, I haven't made him pay me back for it yet. I said he can pay me back next year with it. So I'll let him hopefully buy his first cycle. Well, hopefully buy his first car.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which would be nice. So that way I don't have to buy it for him.
Yeah.
Which I wouldn't anyway. He's going to work his ass off for that.
Good.
Figure it out.
That's the way. Yeah.
He was doing some stuff with Manny, learning video editing and, just kind of animation and photography stuff. So that was kind of cool. He enjoyed that. But school started and sports started. So that's kind of gotten in the way. So
it's just cool. the one thing that's, really cool about, I mean, you see the kid made 30 grand on the pump and dump thing he did or whatever, you have Trent getting, I'm jealous that of like, I wish I could have had access to like, just, it wasn't, obviously wasn't necessarily a thing, as much as it was, 15 years ago or whatnot, but still, I mean, it's cool that they have the access. I mean, to be able to grow up with Web3 is a whole different experience.
Yeah, but that the meme coin side is so like all it is you're just taking from people. Like there's no like utility to this shit. It's literally
it's a zero sum game.
Zero sum game, 100% gamble.
Yep.
And in reality, like this is some of the stuff that I talk about with my son is like, when you are doing this, like somebody else is losing on the other end. Now, granted, that's their choice, choice to put that money in and do what they want to do. And it was everybody. Yeah. Meme coins are a joke. And it was everybody's choice to put that money in with that, 10-year-old who ended up rugging him. But, kudos to him. He grabbed 30K, but I think having that type of access without guidance can be very harmful as they move forward.
And I should have clarified what I meant by that. I meant, I guess, more in the mindset of, the fact that, Trenton was destroying everyone on EVIO and earning on Solana.
What I'm hearing is that you wished you had an uncle forged in crypto when you were growing up.
Yeah. See, my dad just had me out there and I was just moving pipe for farmers.
Dude, that's the best though. I love
it. It was. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Work ethic outside, it's just, there's so much to that people and kids these days don't get. So my son was helping me, move a bunch of boxes yesterday and cleaning out my shop. So, but it's like
healthy balance.
Yeah, it's a healthy balance. So literally, I've only seen a few epics. Obviously, all the rest are rares. And then
I would say 5 epics and 2 legendaries. Yep.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, though. I mean, I do remember there were quite a few kind of complaints from people when this was all kind of first happening with, I feel like
the breakout? With the breakdown? What was the complaints for? What were the complaints for?
Oh, just about not having the odds of getting like anomalies and stuff. Just like no one was getting high tier cards. I think I remember people being a little bit upset about that. But I mean, it's the odds.
Rusty says 10% epic, 1% legendary. It's probably like a 0.001% for anomaly, if not less. So
I don't know. But when you think about it, like something like a Pokemon card or something, when you're pulling packs, like I feel like the odds for getting, the crazy super high dollar ones are 0.00.
I mean, what are they going for? Like, what's the prices for these right now? Do you know?
No.
I haven't looked.
I haven't on the marketplace. I actually, I might be incorrect in this, but I don't believe you can sell individual characters right now. I know there are people that will sell like crew packs and stuff that they have bought.
Okay.
Like other resources, but okay, no, never mind. I'm wrong.
9-ish for a rare. 9-ish.
Wrong. Thanks, Rusty.
Wrong. Don't worry, we got Rusty here. You got us covered. It was funny. I was we was in the Discord. Yeah, you were in it with. We were talking with Wagner, we were getting the T1 all sent over, and he kept posting the memes that has his face in it, like. And I was like, "What is going on here?" Because it's memes that you've seen before, but it's got his face kind of melded into it. And I was like, "This is creepy, dude. What are you doing?" Well, I guess Virtual's been doing all these memes of him and putting his face in them.
The funniest one was that first one looked like a combination. Well, it's that Arthur Sugar from No Country for Old Men.
Yeah, but that was a great one.
I don't know how it. I swear when he turned around, I was like, "Is that Gene Wilder?" Like the way it looked like it came through, I was like, "What? Why did he?"
The fact that you know who Gene Wilder is.
Oh, hell, I mean, that's the best. That's my favorite. Willy
You're
Wonka.
So old. You are older than I am. You're older than I am. That's hilarious, though.
Ozzie Smith Jr. is the best baseball player of all time, and Gene Wilder is the best Willy Wonka.
Ozzie Smith is legit, dude. I love that guy. He was fun to watch, man.
Yeah.
Those are the good old days, man. Him and Ken Griffey Jr. had the most beautiful swing in the history of baseball.
Ken Griffey Jr. is probably he's up there as one of my favorite baseball players of all time. Yeah.
I love watching that guy, man. He was just that swing. So beautiful.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great.
It was butter.
What are we on?
Healthy.
I don't. Where there's a number at? I don't even see what the number left is.
Oh,
I can't see it on
it's because of this little banner here. Here, let me take it.
Okay.
See it down at the bottom.
Oh, there we go. 165.
That's how many we've done.
Yeah, that's what we got. So, getting close. I mean, so explain, the differences in the crews.
So right now, there's no real utility for it, right? Like until in the current star-based, it doesn't anomaly to common. They're all the same value at the current point because all they do is essentially you have to have X amount of crew to pilot to move your ships, and then obviously all of your crafting and like upgrading all of those take crew. So for right now, it's just bodies on screen. As it gets released more into like the Unreal like Engine version of the game, the 3D like full on version, all of these traits like its operator trait, command trait, flight, those will all have direct factors in what you have them do. So right now there isn't a huge. I mean, there's actually no difference between one or the other. But it's something that will more come down the road. So nice. Right now it's just you just got to have bodies. But
it's just got to have bodies.
Eventually, I imagine there will be a huge benefit to having like really high aptitudes and having legendaries that are adept in more than one just individual trait. Because something you can kind of see here down at the bottom for like a rare, you'll see that one of them is double lined rather than the single line. So that's just because their operator trait is
right
plus 50. Those are its other two. So, no different than other kind of just base, character bonuses. I don't know if there's a ton of information out as far as what the. Oh, Rusty said they talked about it already. Where, Rusty?
On the internets, dude.
On the web.
On the World Wide Web.
The only thing is, I don't know. And I mean, Rusty, if you know, that'd be great. I haven't seen any real timeline as far as when we can expect.
Bring him on.
The sea crew utility.
Send him a link. Bring Rusty up. Can explain a little bit. Can you invite? You got the invite ability, right?
Invite him.
Do it. Send him come on up. Come on down.
Get Rusty in here.
Get Rusty in here. He's just gonna start spitting all of his bags.
Yeah, he's just.
But what I was saying is, so I got Moonshot. So I'm looking at like Moonshot is basically where explore the moonshot. So the chill guy, that's the trending one. It's up 491% in the past day. Quant, that's the second one on here, but that's obviously the one that the kid rugged everybody with.
Yep.
Wait, Bonk is up here. Popcat. Yeah, everything's not looking the best today except for chill guy.
Rusty.
OBS.
The classic.
Gotta turn your microphone on, bro.
Can you hear me?
Got you now, dude.
There's also Chill Girl right now, too.
Ooh, Chill Girl sounds better than Chill Guy.
Yes, give me a minute. I'm pulling up all my data.
I told you he'd spit. He'd spit. First thing he does gets on you is like,
let me show you my bag.
I gotta correct the misinformation, man.
You gotta.
Do it.
Chill Girl's better bet right now.
Oh man, you're gonna make me buy shitcoins live on screen. I need the right contract address though. Let me see. All right. So what are you explaining to us, Rusty?
Just give me 1 minute. I'm pulling up all my data. I got to pull up all my data. Let's talk about something else.
Let's talk about Chill Girl. What did Chill? Okay, Chill Girl, just a Chill Girl. It is
Ooh, legendary.
nice. It's got a pump going right now. It's sitting at a $346,000 fully diluted market cap.
What are the owner percentages? That's what I'm always
It's-
interested in.
The community sentiment is 100% though, with 1 vote, so that's good. Let's see if I can find the wallet addresses. So, your top 10, 5.8% is the highest. 5.2 is next, and it goes down 2, 2, 2, 1, down to the 1. So your top 10. I mean, it's fairly. It's not crazy for a
that's not
first
horrible.
meme coin. You know, top 10 has 36%. I mean, obviously they can dump pretty hard on people, but it's not the worst thing that I've seen. So, it's pumping. It's
Alrighty, so I got some information. So
all right,
different.
spit it.
So we got the different rarities. The big important thing is you have 3 numbers: 25, 50, and 100, and those are for XP gains. So for if you're sharing your screen, right? If you go to the stats of your operator of your crew, you're gonna see different stats. Let me pull up your YouTube. So you see right there, you have 50, 25, 25.
Yep.
Because it's a rare. So all the rares are going to have 1 trait that's 50, and that's called the major, and then 2 that are minors. So 25 and 25. So when you go up to legendary now, it will be
50's across.
Those percentages are going to increase all the way until you get to anomaly. So you obviously want the anomalies if possible, but for a dollar standpoint, that's completely unrealistic. Where I'm trying to do with my fleet, which I think is somewhat reasonable, is I'm trying to get epics. I'm trying to get all epics for my entire fleet, which is like 40, 50 bucks a pop, so it can be quite pricey. But I think what most people are going to do is they're going to be going for rares for each, which are about $10 a pop if you just go buy the packs naturally, and then you'll get some higher tier ones naturally.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Then when it goes to those traits, let me pull them up. You have command, flight, engineering, medical, science, operator, hospitality, and fitness. In my opinion, the best one is going to be the commander, the command role, followed closely by flight.
Yep, I was gonna say flight's is probably going to be up there, especially when it gets into the the 3D version of the game when you're piloting them. So those are the XP gain aptitude bonuses.
Yes, and I can send you some documentation later, but they've produced documentation where you're going to end up putting points in each one of those. So you might want to level up that command or that flight, or you might try to push something over another. And the other reason why I think the command is so valuable is if you look at the distribution of that, it's the rarest one, the command.
The rarest of the aptitudes.
And like it does things like it increases your luck, resource management, and things like that, which are going to be huge. So for the ones that I don't like, I'm not a big fan of the hospitality, and the fitness, and the science, because that's not really the road I'm going. The ones I've been really focusing on: command, flight, operator, engineer,
battling, being out in the gritty.
So that's kind of what I know. I'll give you that information. So
do you have? And I mean, something like I said, I haven't really heard a ton of information on. Is obviously timelines are hard, but I haven't necessarily seen anything regarding when we can potentially expect to see these in game, or when we would get to that point of needing to upgrade, put points into specific aptitudes.
Yeah, so there's no system in place at this point in time. We can't spend our XP. We can't spend our points that we're earning playing Sage. But you want to be using this time to accumulate that XP and all those points, because you're gonna get to divvy up those later, and that's account bound. So that's very, very important. That's account bound.
Yep.
So
Yep.
3 legendaries.
Yeah, nice little poll. 13
Do it.
epics, 3 legendaries. Not too shabby.
Sweet. So Rusty, before we head this off, because I'm going to go talk with the DeEEP guys so I can get my update for the day. What's your meme coin pick right now?
Right now, I'm not accumulating anything. I'm not holding anything, but I'm kind of looking at the charts, and I'm planning on accumulating more adios over the past few days. I'm planning on doing. The market cap's pretty low. A lot of things have been taking a hit today, at least. A lot of meme coins have been taking a hit.
Adios sitting at 145 for a market cap right now. The charts look just kind of settling in, it looks like, here at that point.
Well, yeah, the issue is you got to be real careful when you're buying some of these with which is such a low market cap, because you drop in a few grand, you can literally sway the market. So you got to be very, very careful. Split it up among different wallets.
Use Jupe's DCA feature. That'll help you out a lot.
Oh, I've used it.
Yeah, it helps with
Jupe's
the meme
great.
coins for sure. So
I personally, I do it all manually. I'd rather sit there and watch it because I'll watch the TA.
I don't have time.
Rusty,
Sweet.
I appreciate you coming up and
Yeah,
clarifying some of that for us.
Of course.
Appreciate it. Well, I think Blake, let's end this here too. Let's. I'm gonna go. I got a couple phone calls to make. Talk with the DeEEP guys,
Absolutely.
and then we'll. Let's plan for what is it? The 20th. Okay, when I get back, I'm gonna be gone on Thanksgiving week. So first week of December. You know what we have to do?
Oh yeah.
What? You got work to do.
Yes, and it's become a little bit more difficult since our own internal turnover with GGs. So it's a little bit more manual right now, but I have been cranking through it.
Yeah, where are you through? Are you through October? Did you get it done?
I do have October, yes, but I need to double check it still.
Okay. Yeah, well, so we'll do a pick'em podcast the week we get back from a week after Thanksgiving. So we'll do a pick'em podcast. We got to see if I was able to knock off Satoshi Siren from her pedestal, or somebody else did, at least.
Yeah,
I had some pretty good picks, man, because I switched mine over to.
You had a couple good swaps, yeah.
I think Fwog was going to be a huge one because I switched over to Fwog and then a couple others. So I think I'm at least making some headway there. So we'll see.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Cool, man. Well, hey, it was good talking to you. Thanks everybody for
too, man.
coming out, and we'll see you soon.
Chat later, guys. Peace.
Peace.